how's everybody doing? Okay, so I've seen this floating around a little bit, and I figured, you know what? We're in a little bit, we're in like a little bit of a content lull, not LOL, lull, small period, and I figure, hey, these are the best times to do some content that maybe I wouldn't normally do. Let's have a little fun. Basically, quick story. This comedian here, it's a woman. I don't know why is that relevant. I don't know. I just said it. It's an identifier. Relax. It's called the joke liberal. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this one. Anyway, there was a comedy event, and she was mean to somebody in the audience, and that person made a TikTok that was 5 minutes, and then everybody got upset with the comedian, so she apologized. And then also here are a few different videos of, I think, parts of the scene. So, I don't know what JoJo Siwa gets real about her S. I don't know why this is in here. Okay, whatever. Let's watch the original video.
Sorry, guys.
This is just an Ashley Gavin thing, and for whatever reason, okay, whatever. Go.
This is about to be kind of a serious topic.
Okay.
I've been kind of contemplating whether or not I wanted to talk about it publicly.
Now, just really quick, because I haven't looked into too much of this. I just found the information. Me personally, if I'm at a comedy event, I know I got to bring some thick skin. Right? Got to bring some thicker skin with me. So, something to keep in mind.
Or not, but I do feel like it's important to talk about
Okay.
because
Okay.
I went to a comedy show this last Saturday here in Indianapolis
Crazy.
to see a comedian that I really enjoyed and
Cool.
was a big fan of hers until
Never meet your heroes, guys.
actually went to her show.
Oh.
I was such a fan of this comedian
Would you use autotune?
that I bought 2 VIP meet and greet tickets so that way I could, meet her and shake her hand. And my friend and I, we ended up getting there. We had the best seat in the house. I was so looking forward to this.
All I have to say is any seat I'm in is the best seat in the house. Because I'm confident. I'm a confident plus-size man.
This was 2 days after one of the more stressful nights with my dog, and
Sorry. Okay. That definitely stressful. I remember my dog Ziggy passed away, and I was very upset. I cried. I had a dog Czar as well. Very upset when he passed away. So I get it, but it's weird to hear.
I was so excited because I was like, this is going to be good because I need to just laugh. Like, I need to have a good, relaxing time and just laugh.
And then I went there, and she told dog jokes about how much dogs with cancer, just like mine. And I got upset. I don't know what happened.
So she starts getting the crowd riled up before the opener. She comes out and tells us to not hold back and to just laugh and be loud.
Okay.
At one point in time, she talks about abortion, and of course, I'm loud, just like she requested. I guess I was thinking I was being supportive. Next thing I know, she looks me dead in the face, and the crowd is silent. And she tells me that I am the most annoying fan that she has ever had come to one of her shows.
Listen, I don't know what is and isn't facts right yet. I don't know if she actually said yell and be loud. She might have just been like, oh, laugh, and then make sure you laugh loud. And this woman took it into the next level. Okay.
Immediately after that, she tells me to go unalive myself.
Wow. At a comedy show? I bet she meant it. I don't know, man. I mean, I'd be upset too, I guess, but it's not a comedy show. Is Ashley Gavin even funny? Probably not. I don't know. I'm sexist, so I'll never say yes, but I don't know. Who cares? It's a comedy show. I feel like, that's not nice, but we know that it's in the, I know that people will say it's just a joke all the time. In the real, they'll say something like super terrible, and they'll be like, oh, just a joke, bro. Right? Even though we know that jokes can have meanings behind them, right? Some people use humor to push particular ideas. We just watched a Norm Macdonald thing where he was using jokes to push the understanding of systemic racism. It's incredible stuff. But I feel like she probably didn't really want her to unalive herself, and that she was at a comedy show and she's just being like super edgy. So.
And I, jokingly, but also very seriously, was like,
okay.
I already have.
Ooh.
She proceeds to tell me to go unalive myself over and over and over again.
You know what I would have said? This actually is a true story. It's so terrible. My wife was talking to me, and we've all struggled with mental health problems, and she was just talking about how she used to have nice, thoughts about stuff like that. And one time she talked about she very seriously to me. She was like, I'm really struggling, and I said, and this is terrible, and I feel like really bad right now, and I was thinking about this thought, and that's what she said to me, and I said, sometimes I think before I speak, and I was playing a game, and I should have been, I should have paid more attention. I just went no balls, and I said, oh, I did not mean that. But she laughed. She got a laugh out of it, so it actually helped the situation. Imagine she said that to her on stage too. Okay.
All of a sudden, there's just this pit in my
Now you're just trauma dumping on stage, though.
stomach, and I mean, I don't know how many people were there. Probably.
Like, here's the thing. I understand. Like, here's the thing. This is how pretty much all simple interactions work. There's two people. Things are said with intentions, and then other people will interpret it through their own lens of life. You might do a thing that's bad, and it might have a disproportionate response to somebody, but that doesn't mean that you're the bad person. Like if I say see you later, alligator, and you're like, my dad was fucking eaten by an alligator. I'm probably not the bad guy for saying that, because the proportionate response is, after a while, crocodile, right? But instead they got upset. I understand. I'd be really upset too if my mother got eaten by, not my father. I actually would be fine with it. Right? Now this is obviously different. But again, I don't think that she meant to trigger this woman. It's a comedy event. I don't know. Maybe
it's a sold out show, so between probably 300 and 500 people, and I'm in front of everyone, and she's telling me to go unalive myself, which I've struggled with my mental health my whole life. This is a serious thing.
Who hasn't?
So I can just feel my chest getting tight, my stomach getting in a knot, and I just feel the tears welling up behind my eyes, and I look at my friend, and I'm like, Emily, I can't be here. As quietly as I could.
And you left, and then her words can't hurt you anymore. End of story, I guess.
I walked the ultimate walk of shame in front of this entire crowd.
And she bought VIPs, so she was in the front fucking row. It's incredible.
I just got mortified in front of, and I just walk out with my head down. When I get outside,
as you see,
our server comes outside and apologizes to me and offers to see if she can find us free tickets for a different show. Right. And I mean, how sweet of her.
I guess she was serving you some free I don't know what's happening today. I'm tired.
My friend decided to walk out after myself because we didn't want to cause a huge scene. We were trying to be quiet about it. And she tells me that Ashley Gavin had, in front of everybody, told her, oh, I'll comp the tickets, blah, blah, blah. And Emily's like,
well, that sounds to me like Ashley Gavin was kidding, and she didn't mean to actually upset the girl. So she's like, "I'll comp the ticket." Sorry, that sounds like an instant apology to me. No, sounds like she was fucking around, but she was joking around too much, and then she felt bad after the girl walked down. She's like, "I'll comp the tickets." Clearly, she didn't mean to be so rude. That's okay. That's to me, that's basically an apology. No, is that that's? I think that's reasonable. This woman was probably being really let's be honest here. This woman's probably annoying as shit. Okay, let's be real. She was probably being annoying, and maybe it's because she was maybe Ashley was like, guys, cheer! I'm recording it for YouTube, and she started just going, yes, Ashley, ah! And then started doing this, I don't know, because I did Ash. I don't know why. I don't know what's coming into my head. And it went a little far, and the girl was like, I'll comp your tickets. So she felt bad. I feel like there was no reason to make this video other than I want people to cancel Ashley Gavin. But okay.
I didn't even know who you were. I'm here for my friend, and my friend wanted to see you so bad that she got VIP meet and greet tickets.
Whoa.
And she was really excited to see you. And
then, should have spent that money on your dog's cancer then.
And she told me that she said, and your jokes weren't that funny. And then
And then everybody in the room stood up and started thunderous applause. Oh my God, Ashley Gavin. Bro, you paid money for VIP tickets for an unfunny show? I mean, who's the real idiot? That's the same thing as like, oh, you had a small dick and I still hit, bro. I still fucking hit, dude. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. I don't give a fuck. It's kind of based.
Multiple tables of people booed her on the way out. I get that comedy is supposed to push the envelope.
Yes,
and
no, you don't. You clearly don't.
Sometimes go
She even like basically apologized, and you didn't take the apology.
a little bit too far. But I
Yeah.
think telling somebody to go unalive themselves multiple times over and over and over is not the way you treat your fans.
Okay, I mean, I just don't care. Like, I just feel like this is a big pro clutch. Like, you got upset because she pushed the envelope too much, and now you're trying to cancel her. This is like, to me, it's almost like obsessive vibes. It's like, I was a really big fan of this person, and then they did something that upset me, and now I'm fucking triggered. And the biggest part, though, is that they don't like their fan. That's like when you have like these fan people, they'll have like an obsession with somebody, a content creator, and if that content creator doesn't like them back, they go fucking red eye. They go fucking crazy. They go goblin mode. And they're like, I gotta hurt this person because they hurt me because they don't like me. That's what I think upset her more. I loved Ashley Gavin. She was gonna make my day better after, I don't know why the dog has cancer. That's part of my story now. My dog has cancer, and I was looking forward to seeing. I got VIP tickets to this fucking person. Sold out VIP tickets. I loved her, and she said I was annoying, and that's probably what upset her more than anything else. You know, and then just the on the live part was just a little bit of icing on the cake that made it a little worse, right? But
I mean, like, what if I went home and I actually did that?
That would be sad. That would be sad.
She doesn't know anything about what I've been through in my life, and I don't know.
Well, that's you're an audience member.
Completely lost respect for her. And, she blocked both me and my friend on Instagram immediately.
What? What do you mean? That part is weird to me. Because how many questions do I now have? Why did she have access to your Instagram? Were you messing? Listen, we don't know because we don't have all the information. But if she was instantly able to block you guys, was it because you right after? Was it because you guys were like DMing her annoyingly or something? Like, why would she even have access to your Instagrams? Unless you're saying after you made this video. But no, that's bro, my brain exploded. She couldn't have done that after the video because you mentioned it in the video. Okay.
She was that afraid of us that she blocked both of us.
How did she even know? What happened? How did she even know? How do you even know your Instagram? What happened there? I don't get it. Were you screaming, my Instagram is OG Neely? That's just her tag on TikTok.
So if you went to see Ashley Gavin Saturday at 7:30 in Indianapolis, and
I think I might go now.
You saw what happened, can you let me know, like, was I being overly sensitive
Probably,
by walking out?
I mean, if everybody booed your friend, probably.
Because I said, woo! Like, that's literally all I did.
Probably more than that. Let's just be real. I still feel bad for her, but let's be real. It was more than a woo. Okay, it was a lot more than that. Here's the thing, right? Right now, my prescription here is Ashley Gavin probably has some anger issues, and she went too far in her jokes of calling out this girl that annoyed her. Her feeling of anger towards this girl for being obnoxious is probably valid, because she's probably annoying as shit. Look at this. I mean, just her existence alone with her oily forehead, I'd have a glare in my eye. I couldn't even see. I wouldn't be able to focus. Ironic coming from the baldest man in America. You know, I could fucking burn an ant. Look at this thing. Whoa. No, but all jokes aside, she was probably being annoying. And by the way, there's a tonage that some people hit with the woo, and it's just like, it's almost screeching. I don't even know how to explain it. It's probably being annoying. And then this Ashley Gavin person had disproportionate response, whatever. And then she's like, she felt bad. She wanted to comp the tickets, and you said no. It sounds like that's a kind of an apology. You stormed off, so she couldn't give you a more formal one. That's it. Not that big of a deal. I don't really think you need to make a TikTok about it. But okay.
Also, even if you weren't there, do you think it's funny to joke about and tell someone that they should go unalive themselves?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think that's funny, personally. So.
Well, I guess that's why you left. Personally, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't know. I mean, I can understand why she's upset, but I hate this whole like cancel culture shit where you go on the internet to try to cancel somebody because they did something you didn't like. You had a comedy show, went a little too far, you got upset. She's clearly apologetic. She wanted to give you a refund. You didn't let her. Like, whatever. Okay. Like, oh, comedian. Like, okay. I just like, because I keep seeing people all over social media like, oh my God, literally the worst thing in the world. It's like, not that, who cares? It's really not that big of a deal. You know? I think she probably went too far in her audience where she usually makes fun of the audience, just went too far. Oh, if that's the thing she does, okay. So many people do that as it is. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, it's unfortunate that we can't have bad moments anymore. Like, without getting decimated. We've all done wrong things. Like, in a regular place of work, I've done the wrong thing. My coworkers have done the wrong thing. We don't intentionally wrong people, but, like, things get out of hand sometimes. But, like, you're able to move through it. You know, especially if it's men, because men just, they don't even acknowledge the problem. They just don't talk to each other for a week, and then they just grunt at each other on the next Monday, and everything's fine again. But nowadays, man, like, if you're in a public eye, every little thing, like, you can't be a person. You have to be worried about 17,000 different types of optics. This Ashley Gavin girl responded, which is probably not the right call to make, because, like, it's never going to be enough. You know, and once you make like a response and you make yourself like a person on the internet, I feel like you should have just kept posting your shit. Shouldn't have even apologized. Should have just kept going.
Settle down.
You know? Now everybody's just harassing her about Indianapolis. So let's see her apology. Or yeah, and then we'll go through and like look at some of these. Well, I don't know. Let's see some of these things first.
Sorry.
This is just the hashtag of her. I want to see if there's any video. So this says Ashley Gavin. This says Ashley Gavin, Indianapolis. Let's see what it says. I guess this is part of the audio.
I had an abortion. No. Shut the fuck up! That was the most virtue signaling piece of dog shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Don't pull back on me. That was fucking annoying as fuck. Shut the fuck up!
Okay, so obviously we don't know everything around. I guess that girl's cheering was annoying, and she was busting the chops. And then I did a cut to, I guess, forward. So here's one thing: is it's annoying is that there's already a cut.
Don't pull back on me. That was fucking annoying as fuck.
So what? Now we did a cut for some reason, which implies to me that she made fun of the audience member. The audience member took it personally and got upset and started going into back and forth with her. And they felt the need to cut out that middle because then it shows that like this woman was being argumentative and couldn't just take a joke.
You just interrupted the tension that I was building into the joke your mother should have you. Okay. Jesus, don't pull back on me. You know she was. I'm not there. I can't.
Look, I don't know. There's so many cuts. Like, what am I supposed to assume? She's probably like going back and forth with her in the audience. This isn't really that bad. I hate when you cut out so much context. Like, I lose all caring about what you have to say because you cut out so much. What are you hiding, right? Why is there so many cuts for like through like longer periods of time?
I'm so sorry that at one point you tried to take your life. I'm so sorry. I had an abortion.
It's really not that bad to me. It's a massively cut thing. Sounds like Ashley was making a joke about abortion. I guess the woman cheered in a way that was annoying. The girl called her out, said she's virtue signaling. Then she, the original girl, got upset about it because it's her favorite content creator. She's like, "Why are you bullying me?" And she cried about it and like trauma dumped, frankly. And things got heated. I don't care. Like, this isn't a big deal at all. Like, fucking grow some thicker skin. Don't go to a fucking comedy club, especially if you know that the person that you're going to makes fun of the audience. But what do you expect her to be like? Oh, I'm the good one. She won't make fun of me. So, okay. Don't go then.
I am. Tweet it, okay? Tweet that I am pro-suicide. I will retweet that shit.
This is kind of funny, actually. This is funny.
And I think some of you sick fucks really enjoy that. And it's such an abusive relationship I have with you guys. Really.
Okay, so now she's just like, we're all acknowledging that she does. What's wrong with this? Okay.
In this particular,
We're gonna watch the.
You're straight? You're straight? There's no way. How are you straight and you came to see a lesbian stand-up comedian?
Okay, so this is now people that she's done something that they perceive as wrong. They're just gonna, like, even though they used to love her comedy, they're gonna decide to hate it, to be trendy.
okay, she's straight. This poor woman has been
Okay.
So I just learned who Ashley Gavin is today,
So why the fuck are you talking about this?
and
I'm
I
not gonna
have
watch this
genuine
fully.
questions, and
Okay.
I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm not trying to be funny. I am being absolutely serious when I say I do not understand the situation. So in the audio that's come out, you hear Ashley on stage at the beginning being like,
All right, I don't care. I don't even know why I'm watching any of the what she said.
Hey guys, I wanted to
Who's Mac Agemia? I don't know. Who the fuck is this? Okay, let's watch her actual apologies that she should have never made.
Hey everybody, I'm making this video to address something that happened at a show of mine recently in Indianapolis. If you're
All
familiar...
right, hold on a second, because you're too small on the screen and it's triggering me.
Hey everybody, I'm making this video to address something
Slower. What the frick?
that happened at a show of mine recently in Indianapolis.
We gotta go back.
Hey
'Cause
everybody,
then I could change the speed. Go. Okay.
I'm making this...
Oh.
Hey everybody,
Sorry.
I'm making this video to address something that happened at a show of mine recently in Indianapolis.
Okay.
If you're familiar with my work, you know that
What's happening?
sometimes I include audience interaction at a show of mine recently in Indianapolis.
What is happening? Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
To address something that happened at a show of mine recently in Indianapolis. If you're familiar with my work, you know that sometimes I include audience interaction
Okay.
and crowd work in my show.
Sure.
And typically it's very fun.
Okay.
In this particular interaction, I let my emotions get the best of me, and
Shouldn't have said it.
I way overreacted to an audience member's interaction.
Yeah. I mean, listen. I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. I just feel like you can't really admit stuff like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes people are just gonna, like, they don't care. They don't care about what you did. They don't feel. They don't. Nobody's actually upset. This is something that you will fucking learn in life. Nobody on the internet is actually upset. 99% of the time, they are just fucking virtue signaling and virtue bullying you because they're fucking babies that they don't care. They're not like on their phone like, oh my god, I'm so upset about this. This is truly upsetting. They're sitting there looking for the next person, normal human being who engages in human behavior to have an oopsie doopsie moment, and then they want to fucking virtue bully the fuck out of you. That's all they want to do. They don't care what you did they don't care about you. They don't care if you did what was right or wrong. They just care about what looks from an optics perspective that's not perfect, and then they want to fucking shit all over you. That's it. They don't care. It is virtue bullying. They don't care about the behavior. They would do it themselves most of the time. They are just looking to be offended so that they can go, guys, I'm a good person. That's all it is. That's most of the internet. It's just a crowd of fucking losers. Everybody who makes their whole platform on fucking virtue bullying. Like, I found this video today. I was just scrolling through it. And I'm going to make it part of the segment now because it's not going to be like a standalone thing. But it's this one dude from TikTok. And basically, this guy had an interaction. I'm not going to go through the interaction here. But basically, it's some black guy. He had this interaction. And him being black is relevant, where he's in his own neighborhood. I guess he just bought a house there. And this is like the third white person that's walked up to him like, excuse me, you can only fish if you're part of the community. And it's some annoying white woman, right? 100%, probably somewhat racially motivated. Absolutely. Not great. Kind of a conversation that we could have about, like, you know, ignorance and racism. And of course, this fucking Dinesh person, the virtue signaler TikTok king, he doesn't just make a video calling it out saying it's bad. That's fine. Whatever. He finds her fucking name and where she lives and tries to cancel her. It's like, are you fucking insane? I guess she's being at least she probably has like a subconscious bias against black people, right? He finds her name and where she works because she did a bad thing, so she deserves to lose her job. That's what happens. If somebody does something that you disagree with, they deserve to have their lives ruined. These virtue bully, this is the people. I guarantee you he made a video about this Ashley girl or something. These people are terrible people, and their entire life is sensationalizing the mistakes of other people to destroy their lives instead of trying to provide some kind of educated, intelligent perspective on something that would have a pathway to people becoming better people, because they don't fucking care. They don't care what's right. They don't care about any of the groups that they pretend to care about. He doesn't give a fuck about black people. Do you think trying to ruin somebody's life for being a little bit racist is going to help black people? No, it's so that fucking like virtue signaling leftists can go, look at this. We bullied somebody that probably has a subconscious bias. Yay, we did it. We solved racism. This doesn't help any fucking poor black kid in the fucking ghetto. It doesn't give them any access to school, money, opportunities, nothing. It doesn't do anything for anybody except for make these people feel better about themselves. Privileged people who probably never really struggled in their life, it makes them feel better about themselves. It doesn't engage in the social conversation about some kind of a subconscious bias, right? And by the way, I'm not criticizing the black guy. Just to be very clear, he's fine. Like, a bunch of people are harassing him on the internet, or excuse me, on the park, and he records and say, "Hey, you're annoying." That's fine. He's not showing the neighborhood. He's not showing where she lives. This other guy literally posted in the comments. That's how I knew about this. I came across the core video. The guy was in the comments. This Dinesh guy. What? Oh, where was this? Where was this at? What happened? Blah, 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 blah. Less than an hour after it was posted. Shit you not. Fucking instantaneously tried to get this thing up. It was fucking insane. It's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. You want to watch the video?
Are we bothering anyone? Do you guys residents here? Are we bothering anyone?
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Sorry?
Alright, well, this lake is supposedly for residents only.
I don't even know if I can listen to this because of the music. Hold on a second.
Hello.
We have a non-musical rendition.
Good, how are you?
Do you guys residents here?
Are we bothering anyone?
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Sorry? Alright, well, this lake is supposedly for residents only. So, thank you for filming. I'm not giving you permission to film, so...
She's not...
Take a picture of your license plates and forward it on.
Hey, so y'all hear what I go through, right? This the third person. I'm in my own neighborhood, and a white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. Another white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. This the third time. She's like, oh, no, I'm not giving you permission to film. This is my phone. I can film and do whatever I want. I study the law. I study the law. Thank you. I'm sorry. Hey, well, don't leave now. Do you want to say, hey, do you live here? Where you live? What's your address?
Where do you live? Where do you live?
This is unbelievable.
Where do you live? Why?
What's your name, by the way? Because at the next
Karen.
meeting, I'm definitely going to mention you.
Her name is Karen.
wait. Matter of fact, let me turn this phone around. Let me go ahead and get yours.
Yeah, he even cuts it off before the license plate comes on, because obviously he's not trying to be malicious. He's annoyed, justifiably, because he lives in the fucking neighborhood, and this woman probably has some kind of like subconscious bias against black people. It's definitely wrong. But of course, the virtue police on the internet need to take it to the point of like canceling somebody. That's the point, right? You don't deserve to have your whole life ruined because you're kind of racist. I'm sorry, a hot take. Okay, it's a reality. I think should have access to some kind of like education at the very least. But to fucking cancel this person is insane. It's insane. It's pathetic, and this is like the kind of pathetic loser we're talking about, like a virtue bullying piece of shit. So let's continue.
I have been a comedian for almost 10 years. I know that I could have done better. I should have done better, and I want to be super clear about.
Here's what I would have said: hey, sorry, I got some heated, but this woman was so fucking annoying. So, and I would have done one of these too.
This, I took it way too far. And I am so sorry.
Oh my god.
I have been thinking a lot about this.
Why?
And I don't take it lightly. If you're familiar with my stand-up, you know that I discuss my own mental health struggles. And you may also know that I lost my cousin.
Well, maybe we should go find him. Or her. Or them. Sorry. We're just doing a little bit of a joke here. It's a little bit of a joke. That's sad.
And the reason that I talk about these issues in my stand-up is because I know how painful and isolating it can be.
Oh yeah, and of course I'm not going to show you the parts of the video, of Dinesh's video, where she shows her fucking name and her fucking place of work. Like, that would be insane for me to put in there. So then I would just be doxing her too.
And I am trying specifically to break down those feelings of isolation. But in this audience interaction,
They should make like a no doxing policy on TikTok and like not let any of these people do this shit.
did not bring the care that I usually bring to the topic, and I hurt someone who has also felt that pain. And for that, I am deeply, deeply sorry. My behavior had the opposite effect of everything that I'm trying to do with my work. And I hold myself
Bro, you might as well just get a ukulele at this point and sing a fucking song. Oh my god.
to a really high bar. I missed that bar in Indianapolis, and I'm going to do better. For myself, for you, for anyone who ever comes to my shows again. And to those of you who've reached out to me with support because you know where I stand on this issue, you know my heart, and you know that I want to be held accountable, I'm really, really grateful for your support. And if you don't know much about my work and you're hearing this for the first time, I hope you can feel my sincerity. And thank you to everyone for taking the time to listen to this.
That was terrible. Here's the thing. This is stupid. You're annoying. I don't even think this was genuine. It's just not genuine. She didn't actually feel that way. And I could be 100% wrong, but I doubt that she felt this way. There's like this weird need to apologize to people when you do something wrong on the internet. I've been part of it. Like, I've made simple jokes before that didn't warrant like the mass, like, disproportionate apologies. Here's the reality here. This is like, oh, fuck, I did a bad thing. People are mad at me. Let me just placate them. Let me just fucking, like, tell them that I'm... You should have said, listen, this is what he should have said. Oh, thank you so much for the 6 months small gut fope. Rah, thank you. Hey guys, I got a little heat. I took it a little too far in that thing. Sorry about that. But she was a very annoying fan. And that's why it's like when we ended up getting heated. And she walked out. I offered to comp her tickets, but she was upset. And it's like, it is what it is. That's what he should have said. Short, sweet, not like this. Oh, guys, it's like put on like a fake tear almost, trying to push them out of your fucking face. Like, stop. You can't respond like this. They're not going to be satisfied with this response. They're going to be just angry. They're going to look into like fucking dumpster you now. Like, you should have just not responded. It would have been even better. It really wasn't that bad what happened. So that's pretty much that. It's fucking obnoxious. I don't know who the fuck this is.
Hey guys, I wanted to
who's
hop on here really quick
Agemia?
to talk about everything that's been going on. I haven't really said much about it.
Who are
I know
you?
I've responded to a couple comments, but I haven't said much about it overall. The reason
Who the fuck is Mac Agemia? Is she dating this girl? I'm curious about what they have to say. Who the fuck is this?
reason for that is just I felt weird saying something before Ashley said something.
She's a content creator with like 3.5 million followers. Are they dating or something? Like a partner? She looks like she would date Ashley. I guess. I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna continue to investigate.
Now that Ashley has talked about it, I feel comfortable getting on here and saying something. You guys probably saw that Elena just posted on her Instagram story. And I think that is probably a good one.
Alright, they've been on her YouTube
You know what I'm
calling? They're on her YouTube together on some videos, so I guess they're at least friends in some capacity. I'm assuming they're friends or something, or scissoring, I don't know. Oh, they're both on a podcast together. Okay.
Watch for anybody that has been waiting to kind of see what we were going to say about this. I think anything that I say is probably just a repeat of what she said, because I know we're feeling very similar about this, and I think she spoke very well for what we're all feeling. But I wanted to make sure that I got on here so that you guys could hear it from me. Sincerely, seriously, of course, I do not condone humor,
Based.
joking about unaliving.
I do. Not like there's times, certainly not on this platform. Certainly not on like with fucking here. But in like a comedy show, when people, that's comedy is like when you're in a comedy specific area where like it's your domain, it's your, like, let's just be real, it's your platform, it's your canvas to engage in your art of comedy, right? Like it's different here. It's different when I make jokes on this platform, right? Because this is like YouTube, and I get it, right? And so I'm like making content on, like, I get a different rule, but you're a fucking comedian. Who gives a shit? Like if that's it. Oh, she went a little too far. Okay. It's just like so much energy. People pick up on this shit. People are gonna
Of course not. Absolutely not. And I sincerely hope that everyone involved in this is okay.
Oh, she's fine. She posted a video. I mean, the only person who really I mean, Ashley Gavin's the only one that engaged in a career unaliving at this point with her abysmal response.
I know that
in her defense, there would be nothing that would make everybody happy, but I just think that she went the wrong way.
Ashley, this is probably the opposite of what she wants to do with her work. You know, of course I don't. Of course I do not support that. But I also wanted to say that I don't believe in, as Elena said, I'm pretty much just repeating what she's saying here, but I can't think of a better way to say it.
So why are you even fucking talking, bro?
I also don't believe in throwing away an entire person because of a mistake that they made.
I agree with that.
A mistake that they've taken accountability for and owned up to. And apologized for. I don't believe in that either. You know, I think the important part is taking accountability and apologizing for it. And I just wanted to get on here and say that directly from me.
Wow.
I hope everyone involved is okay. I hope you guys are all doing okay. And I hope that I have made myself clear and said everything that I would like to say about the situation. You should go watch Elena's story, because as she likes to do on the podcast, she was able to put my thoughts into words in a way that is probably better than I ever could. So,
well, certainly, you're fucking terrible. What do you contribute in your podcast? What the fuck?
Yeah. Hope that covers everything.
So here's the best thing that I see here. I don't know why they are trying to paint this as some little Uzi. Ashley did it one time. It was multiple times. So they're saying Ashley didn't just do it one time. It was multiple times. Yes. So here's the thing. You guys probably do this, or she probably does this somewhat often. She gets edgy with her audience, and maybe it goes a little crazy. And you labeled it as like a oopsie poopsie. You could have said, sorry, I got heated. But bro, you got, I mean, like, listen. You were better off just not saying anything. But now that you said something, you decided to tell people that you're a human being. And it's the truth. You know, there's something interesting about, like, staying out of some stuff. Like, if you get heat on TikTok, like, oh, this person had a bad behavior. Oh, that stinks. Okay, but then you throw, hey, guys, I'm a person now. Oh, my God. And they got you to respond. They got what they wanted. They got you to respond, elongate it. It doesn't matter what you said. You know, you could have sacrificed yourself on the fucking cross and rose 3 days later. Wouldn't have mattered. They would still say, like, well, you should have fucking came back after 2 days. They're still going to go after you. You know, you should have. I just think that your response was shit. There was never going to be a good one. You probably shouldn't have said anything. But if you said anything, you should have said, sorry, I got so heated. But, like, this is what I do with my show. Like, I had fan interaction. She took it personally. She was being annoying. And, like, there's multiple cuts in the videos exposing me. It's bullshit. Whatever. Cool. That's that situation. It's really nothing else except for this JoJo Siwa.
I've only had.
I don't know why. Oh, she opened up to Ashley Gavin on her podcast. Let's see if it gets DMCA'd.
I've only had sex in the privacy of my own room.
Why? Why is this content? Okay.
JoJo gets personal on Ashley Gavin's We're Having Gay Sex podcast, revealing how being a child star has impacted her sex life.
Well, she's not a child anymore, right? This, what the fuck? JoJo Siwa age. Oh, she's 20 now. Okay.
I don't know really what normal teenagers do, but I'm assuming that
It's Coke. Sorry.
it happens.
A car, a park,
A bathroom stall, whatever, you know what I mean? But like,
Crying afterwards. Yeah, the normal teenage stuff.
because of who I am, like, I can't do that.
Going deeper, the star gets real about
You could do it still. Why can't you do it in a car? Buy it. You could literally buy like a fucking. You could buy like a fucking vehicle with a bed in the back.
how fame got in the way of her love life and sexual experiences, while shading her ex-girlfriends for being immature.
Oh no! Well, who would have thought 18 to 20-year-olds would be mature? Holy fuck! What world do I live in? Jesus Christ!
I'm very behind in the world of love because most people go to a freshman dance and they go with a date, and then they go
No, I didn't.
to homecoming with a different date, and then
Most people don't do that. Most people are ugly losers that don't get to do anything, and they get upset, and then they have YouTube channels later on in their life that are somewhat successful, and then they complain about everything. It just doesn't matter what it is, just everything.
and then they go to prom 14 times, and then they go to the prom at the other school, and then they have a summer fling, and then they have their
I mean, I understand, like, being like a big celebrity, she probably has constant eyes on her that gives a different experience. But this isn't most people that don't have all these experiences, I feel.
hook up in the car in the school parking lot. You know what I mean? Like, I never had any of that.
While JoJo says she feels like she's in 8th grade when it comes to her sexual experiences, she revealed her breakups with Avery Cyrus and
I didn't have sex till I was like 19, honestly. Which was just a long time ago. 2009. So, how do you like that? I'm a veteran now.
Kylie Prue were caused by her being so powerful and mature in her work life.
Because I've noticed that, like, oh, all these people are the same. I don't fit in. It's really wacky. It's weird. It's confusing. It's hard for me. It's hard for the person that I'm dating or talking to.
JoJo's past relationships have been blasted all over social media, and the controversy surrounding her messy breakups have changed her type to older women only.
She said it was wacky. So we're going to listen to the rest of this. That was very funny to me. It's horrible. My humor is horrible. That was the funniest. That was one of the funniest things I feel like I've ever done. Not, I didn't say entertaining, like not to you. Nobody would think that. That made me laugh so hard. But I didn't laugh. I held my own because I thought it would be funnier. This is wacky. This is wacky sounds. Incredible stuff. It's a kind of experience that we need to. It's a really beautiful experience that we just had. Incredible. Let's continue.
Type, masculine, kind, and older.
You like older?
Older.
What's
Typical woman, am I right?
older to you?
25. I've dated a little younger, but there's such a gap because when I was 9, I was expected to work and act as if I was 18. So
I think my thing cut out. Hello? What the hell was that? That was disgusting.
now that
What's playing on the fucking screen right now? What are you guys seeing? What are you guys... Bro. Well, I don't even know what you guys were seeing that whole time. My camera, but my fucking screen bugged out. But I'm actually happy that you didn't see it because it was like a video of her when she was younger doing like dancing, whatever, like basically child pageants, which I feel are disgusting. And she was doing like fucking splits and really gross adult dances. I'm happy you didn't see it. I'm happy you didn't see it. You didn't need to. Okay? You didn't need to. It wasn't a different tab. It just froze on that thing. I'm happy it was frozen on that. You didn't need to see it.
I'm 19, I'm in a mental space of a 29-year-old. So like me dating another 19-year-old, there's a very big maturity difference. I've only
All right, enough of that. Yeah, it was basically cuties dances. All right, whatever. Cool. Done with that.